Thanks for joining us. I'm Caitlin McCarthy. We start off with a 19 crime alert. A local man back from a work trip arrives at the airport to find his personal car stolen. And you might be surprised to learn how often a crime like this happens. Michelle Nix has the details.
When your plane lands here at Cleveland Hopkins after a long trip, you just want to grab your luggage, get to your car, and drive home. Well, it wasn't that easy for a North Canton man. He made it to the airport's garage, but he was in for a rude surprise because he found out his car was stolen.
Seems like pros took it. They knew what they were doing. They got into it without smashing windows or anything. They drove it off.
After flying to Nashville for a 4-day trip for work, Michael Lopez landed at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport on Thursday to find that someone took off with his car. His dream car, this 2021 white Dodge Challenger, stolen directly from the Hopkins Airport parking garage.
I was really taken aback. You know, it's fairly expensive to park there, and I thought it was pretty secure, you know, that you're parking in the parking garage that's attached to the actual terminal.
But after making sure he wasn't just looking in the wrong spot, airport security was able to find proof that, yes, his car was stolen out of the Cleveland Hopkins garage 1 day before Lopez was set to return home.
They don't have any live video, but it takes pictures of cars as they exit through the parking garage, and they had a photo evidence of my car. It somehow registers the license plate number, and they knew pretty immediately that my car had exited on Wednesday at 8:12 p.m.
Lopez was not only puzzled about how the car thief was able to get in his vehicle and drive off when he had his key fob in his pocket, he was also shocked the criminal that stole his car was willing to pay the parking fee to get out of the lot.
I guess when you take a $50,000 car, paying $100 for parking's not a bad deal or something.
But possibly the biggest surprise that took Lopez for a ride, a car being stolen from the airport is more of a common occurrence than you might think. According to the Cleveland Police dashboard, 14 cars have been stolen from the airport in less than 6 months. That's a stolen vehicle every other week so far this year.
I asked if they do anything to help people out in this situation, and they just pointed to the sign that said park at your own risk.
Little comfort to a man who still owes $43,000 on a car that was just like new with only 10,000 miles. But he hopes his story will serve as a warning to others, and he hopes his dream ride will show back up in one piece.
That's the hope, is that it shows up somewhere.
We did reach out to Cleveland Hopkins for a comment, but we're told they do have surveillance cameras here in their garage. They also told us to reach Cleveland Police and talk to them about the stolen car report. Reporting from Cleveland Hopkins, Michelle Nix, 19 News.